The Samsung Galaxy A55 is offering a premium experience at a more affordable price. It's arguably the most high-end mid-range phone from Samsung so far. The A55's design is heavily influenced by Samsung's flagship phones. The company has completely ditched plastic in favor of an aluminum frame and Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both the front and back. The metal frame is flat with no curves on the edges of the display or back panel. It's comfortable to hold and use, whether with one hand or two. It's also water and dust resistant, and there's not much to complain about. Well, except for the bezels around the display, which are as big as they were on the Galaxy A54 and make the phone look bigger than it needs to be. The A55 decided to go big with a 6.6-inch display. It's got a Super AMOLED panel that's bright, crisp, and great for all your video needs. The screen provides a great viewing experience with colors that look mostly natural in wide viewing angles. The display is bright enough for both indoor and outdoor use, and it's good for watching both SDR and HDR content. The auto brightness could use some tweaking though. Indoors, it tends to play it safe and keep things dimmer than you might like. The Galaxy A55 has a triple camera setup with a 50 megapixel main rear camera, a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 32 megapixel front camera. Overall, the main camera works well. Photos taken during the day have good detail and dynamic range, and night shots are cleaner because of the strong noise reduction. The A55 doesn't always turn on night mode automatically when it should, so it's best to switch to night mode manually in those cases. The ultra-wide camera is great in daylight, but not that good in low light or at night. The macro camera is limited by its low resolution and lack of stabilization, making it hard to take steady photos without something to rest your elbows on. It's a shame that Samsung still isn't including zoom cameras in its mid-range phones. You can record 4K videos at 30 FPS. The video quality is decent in daylight. The selfie camera hasn't changed in 4 years, but it still gets the job done, especially in good lighting. When it comes to performance, the Galaxy A55 stands out from its predecessors. It's equipped with the Exynos 1480 chipset, boasting impressive specifications, including a GPU with AMD's RDNA graphics architecture. It appears Samsung has ramped up its efforts in software optimization, which pays off with the A55 delivering a user experience that's both fluid and responsive. This phone comes with the latest Android 14 operating system and Samsung's One UI 6.11. This software duo ensures a smooth interface that's easy to navigate. The battery life on the Galaxy A55 is quite impressive. It comes with a 5,000 milliampere battery. The charging speed isn't the fastest. Overall, the Galaxy A55 is a strong contender in the mid-range market, offering a good balance of design, display quality, camera performance, and battery life. It's a smart choice for those who want a phone that feels premium and performs well without the flagship price tag.
Samsung Galaxy A54 5G is offering premium features, extended battery life, and a stylish package that costs a fraction of flagship phones. It boasts a 6.4-inch Full HD Plus Super AMOLED display that can reach a dazzling 1,000 nits of brightness. It also sports Gorilla Glass 5 on both the front and back, and it flaunts an IP67 certification, embracing the floating camera design seen in Samsung's flagship models. The A54 runs on Exynos 1380, with 6 GB or 8 GB of RAM, and offers either 128 or 256 GB of storage, expandable up to a whopping 1 TB. Real-world performance is fine for most users, provided you're not after high-end gaming. This phone handles media streaming, multitasking, and photography with ease. Samsung takes pride in the A54's impressive 5,000 mAh battery, larger than the batteries in the Galaxy S23 and S23 Plus. It can deliver up to 2 days of use, paired with 25-watt fast charging. When it comes to cameras, the A54 ditches the megapixel race. Instead of a 64 megapixel main camera, it opts for a 50 megapixel sensor with larger pixels, better autofocus, and optical image stabilization. Alongside that, you get a 12 megapixel ultra-wide, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 32 megapixel front-facing camera. It's a versatile setup, great for casual photography and social media sharing. Plus, it comes with built-in support for apps like Snapchat and offers up to UHD resolution at 30 FPS for video. On the software side, Samsung brings the big guns. The A54 enjoys the same software commitment as its flagship siblings, with 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security updates. This means it will have a longer software life compared to most rivals in its category.